It is one-stop shopping for great entertainment, and the Palm Springs Cultural Center is kicking off a new Fellini Retrospective series. Lauren Wolfer is here to tell us more about that. Welcome back, Lauren. Nice to see you.
Nice to see you, Patrick.
All right, one of the great Italian filmmakers of all time, and he just celebrated his centennial, so in conjunction with that, a little revival of his films.
Correct. I would say just one of the greatest filmmakers of all time.
Period. Yes, I would agree with that.
Yes. So it is, so Fellini was born in 1920. So there's been this ongoing celebration of the centennial because, of course, it got a little delayed during the, a little thing called the global pandemic. But the studio that originally produced his work, that is still active and now part of the Italian Ministry of Culture, Cinecittà, is organizing this international Fellini 100 tour. So we are so proud to participate in that with this retrospective.
So tell us about, obviously, La Dolce Vita, which is probably his best-known film, but
yes.
He has an incredible body of work. So what films are we going to be seeing?
So we are kicking off this series with La Dolce Vita, and that's going to be on Friday, September 2nd. And then it's going to be on the first Friday of the month from September through December.
Okay.
So we're going to show Amarcord in October 7th, and that film is just fantastic. It's this really beautiful portrait of his hometown of Rimini, Italy. And then La Strada, and that is in November, and that's kind of this really amazing sort of tragic comedy about this circus troupe. And then December, we have 8½, which I think is absolutely one of the most remarkable films ever made. It's definitely the best film about film, but I think it's just an exceptional piece of cinema. So if you haven't seen any of these films, you are in for such a treat. And if you have seen them, you're still in for a huge treat.
Looking at some of the footage from these, it's such a remarkable filmmaker, an incredible eye and an incredible feel to the films. When you are in a Fellini movie, you kind of know immediately because
Absolutely.
of the mood that he sets.
He is one of those directors that has such a distinctive style that he's given birth to an adjective, right? If something's a little surreal, it has kind of a circusy, dreamlike quality, you're like, oh, that meeting was really Fellini-esque, right?
You're also wrapping up your Wes Anderson film series.
Yes, we have 2 more. So we have Moonrise Kingdom this Saturday, that is the perfect date night movie. It's so romantic. It's the kids that run away and camp and the islands of Penzance. And then the weekend after that, our final is the Grand Budapest Hotel. Which to me personally, if you're gonna see any of them, that's the one.
That's the pick.
That's on a personal level, that's one of my just absolute favorite films of all time. But it's Ralph Fiennes who is terrific in every role. But I think that this is just exceptional, and it's kind of a storybook look of Europe in between the wars, and it's a comedy caper, but in the background, you see the fascism creeping in and these really kind of dark undertones. It's a fascinating film.
It is. It's a great movie. I remember seeing it when it first came out, and Ralph Fiennes is captivating when you watch him on screen. But it's just an absolute, it's a beautiful picture of Europe. But also, as you point out, all of those themes are in the background. So get a chance to see that, wrapping up the Wes Anderson, and then the Fellini Retrospective series kicks off starting on September 2nd, and it will be every first Friday through December. You can go to psculturalcenter.org to make your reservations. A string of great films. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.